Have you ever felt like that spark just isn't there anymore? The desire, the wanting, that used to feel so natural, maybe even automatic, seems to have faded. You're not alone. It's a painful reality many people face as they get older. A feeling of disconnection, of something vital being missing. It can feel like a natural part of aging, something you just have to accept. But what if I told you there might be a simple, accessible way to gently help reignite that feeling? Something that doesn't involve prescriptions or complicated procedures, but taps into your body's own potential. It's an idea rooted in ancient wisdom, focusing on specific energy points. In this video, we're going to explore one particular pressure point that many believe holds the key to awakening that dormant desire. We'll look at how to find it, how to use it, and why it might just be the missing piece you've been looking for. We'll also touch on some other simple things that work beautifully alongside it. Watch to the very end, because what I share might truly surprise you. So, let's dive right into this idea of using a specific point on your body to help bring back that feeling of desire. It might sound a bit unusual at first, especially if you're not familiar with concepts like acupressure or traditional energy pathways. But think about it. Our bodies are amazing, complex systems, and ancient practices from around the world have long understood that there are specific points that, when stimulated, can have profound effects on our well-being, including our vitality and our libido. The point we're focusing on today is often referred to as the Sea of Qi, or Conception Vessel 6 or CV6 for short. Don't let the name intimidate you. What matters is where it is and how to use it. This point is located about 1.5 inches directly below your belly button. If you place 3 fingers horizontally below your belly button, right in the midline of your abdomen, the point is usually just below the 3rd finger. It's found in that soft, fleshy area of your lower abdomen. Why this point? In traditional practices, this area is considered a central hub for vital energy, or qi, in the body. When this energy is strong and flowing smoothly, it supports overall health, vitality, and yes, sexual energy and desire. As we age, or when we're stressed, tired, or not taking care of ourselves, this energy can become depleted or blocked, leading to a dip in desire and overall zest for life. Stimulating CV6 is believed to help replenish and invigorate this vital energy. How do you use it? It's very simple and can be done almost anywhere. Anytime you have a few quiet minutes, find the point as I described, about 1.5 inches below your belly button. You can use your index and middle finger, or even your thumb, to apply gentle but firm pressure. It shouldn't be painful, but you should feel a distinct sensation, perhaps a gentle ache or a feeling of warmth or pressure. You can either apply steady pressure for a few minutes or massage the area gently in small circular motions. The key is consistency. Many people find it helpful to incorporate this into their daily routine. Maybe you do it first thing in the morning before getting out of bed, or in the evening while relaxing before sleep. Aim for about 3 to 5 minutes each time. You could do it once or twice a day. The beauty of this is that it requires no special equipment and very little time. It's a simple act of self-care that connects you to your body and its energy systems. Think of it like tending a garden. If the soil is rich and the plants are watered, they thrive. If the soil is depleted, nothing grows well. Stimulating this point is like enriching the soil for your body's energy garden. It's not a magic switch that will instantly bring everything back overnight. But with consistent practice, many people report feeling a gentle return of vitality, a sense of being more turned on to life in general, which naturally includes a potential increase in desire. I've heard from patients who were skeptical at first, but decided to try it because it was so easy and had no downsides. Many have been pleasantly surprised by the subtle but noticeable shifts they experienced, not just in desire, but in overall energy levels and feeling more grounded. It's a reminder that sometimes the most profound changes come from the simplest actions. done consistently. Now, while using this pressure point is a wonderful starting point and can be quite effective on its own, it's important to understand that desire, especially as we age, is influenced by many factors. It's rarely just one thing. This technique works beautifully as part of a broader approach to nurturing your well-being. Imagine trying to boost desire while you're constantly stressed, not sleeping, and feeling overwhelmed. The pressure point can help, but it's like trying to fill a leaky bucket. So, let's talk about some other simple things that work hand in hand with stimulating this point to help you feel more vibrant and receptive to intimacy. One of the biggest dampeners of desire, regardless of age, is stress. Chronic stress floods your body with hormones like cortisol, which can wreak havoc on your mood, energy, and yes, your libido. Learning to manage stress isn't a luxury. It's essential for overall health and for reigniting that spark. You don't need to become a meditation guru overnight. Simple practices can make a world of difference. Something as basic as conscious breathing for a few minutes each day can be incredibly powerful. Just finding a quiet spot, sitting comfortably, and focusing on your breath. Inhaling slowly through your nose, feeling your abdomen rise, connecting back to that CV6 area, and exhaling slowly through your mouth or nose. Just 5 minutes of this can help calm your nervous system and reduce that cortisol surge. Try doing this right before or after stimulating the CV6 point. You're not just managing stress, you're also bringing awareness and calm to that central energy area. It's a synergy. The breathing calms. The pressure point stimulates energy flow, creating a more harmonious state in your body. Another crucial element often overlooked is the power of connection, particularly with a partner if you have one. Desire isn't purely physical, it's deeply emotional and psychological. As life gets busy, or routines become ingrained, we can sometimes drift apart emotionally, even while sharing the same home. Rekindling desire often involves rekindling that emotional intimacy. This doesn't require grand gestures. It can be as simple as setting aside 10 or 15 minutes each day just to talk without distractions. No TV, no phones, just really listening to each other. Ask about their day, share yours. Talk about your feelings, your hopes, your worries. Reconnecting on this level builds a foundation of trust, understanding, and affection that makes physical intimacy feel more natural and desirable. Holding hands while watching television, offering a spontaneous hug or kiss, leaving a little note for your partner. These small acts of affection nurture the emotional connection and make you feel closer. When you feel emotionally connected, the physical desire is often much more likely to follow. This emotional nourishment is like watering the plant. It needs both rich soil, the energy from the pressure point, and consistent watering emotional connection to truly flourish. It's about creating an environment where desire feels safe and welcome to bloom again. Trying to force physical intimacy without tending to the emotional garden first can sometimes feel like a chore. But when you're genuinely connected, the desire to be physically close often returns more naturally. So, alongside using the pressure point and managing stress, make time for genuine emotional connection. It's not just about conversation, it's about shared experiences. Maybe taking a walk together, working on a hobby side by side, or simply enjoying a quiet cup of tea together. These shared moments build intimacy and fondness, which are powerful aphrodisiacs in themselves. Think about the early days of a relationship. What drew you together often? It was the shared laughter, the deep conversations, the feeling of being truly seen and understood. Nurturing that again, even years later, is key. Let's talk about something else that impacts everything: movement and sleep. It might not seem directly related to desire, but they absolutely are. Gentle, regular movement keeps your circulation flowing, helps manage stress, improves your mood, and boosts your overall energy levels. You don't need to run marathons. A daily walk, some gentle stretching, a bit of gardening, Or even dancing to your favorite music in the living room can make a huge difference. When your body feels better, when you have more energy, you are naturally more likely to feel like being intimate. Think about how you feel when you're exhausted versus when you've had a good day and feel relatively energetic. The difference is palpable. Aim for some form of enjoyable movement most days of the week. Find something you like, so it doesn't feel like a chore. This movement helps keep your qi moving freely throughout your body, complementing the work you're doing by stimulating the CV6 point. And sleep. Oh, sleep is foundational to everything. Lack of quality sleep can tank your energy, increase stress hormones, affect your mood, and significantly reduce desire. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep each night. Establish a relaxing bedtime routine, perhaps a warm bath, reading a book, or listening to calming music. Try to go to bed and wake up around the same time each day, even on weekends. Make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool. If you struggle with sleep, gentle practices like the breathing exercises we talked about earlier, or even a few minutes of gentle stretching before bed, can be very helpful. Getting enough sleep is like giving your body and mind the rest they need to repair and recharge. When you're well rested, you simply have more capacity for life, including intimacy. All these elements, the pressure point, stress management, emotional connection, movement, and sleep, work together to create a fertile ground for desire to return. They are not separate issues. They are interconnected parts of your overall well-being. By addressing these different areas, you're not just trying to force desire back. You're creating the conditions in your body and your life where it can naturally re-emerge. It's a holistic approach that honors the complexity of human desire. So, we've talked about the potential of using that special pressure point, CV6 located just below your belly button, as a way to gently stimulate your body's vital energy and support the return of desire. We've explored how to find it and incorporate that simple practice into your daily routine. We've also discussed how crucial it is to support this physical technique with attention to other areas of your life that profoundly impact desire, particularly stress management through simple practices like conscious breathing, and nurturing your emotional connection with your partner through genuine conversation and small acts of affection. We also touched on the importance of regular, gentle movement and getting enough restful sleep, both of which are fundamental to having the energy and well-being necessary for desire to flourish. Remember, reigniting desire isn't usually about finding one single magic bullet, but rather about cultivating a supportive environment within yourself and your relationship. The pressure point is a powerful tool that can help directly address potential energy blockages or depletion. Think of it as giving your body a gentle nudge in the right direction. But that nudge works best when the rest of your system is also being nurtured. Managing stress helps calm the constant chatter that can interfere with feeling present and receptive. Deepening emotional connection builds the intimacy and trust that make physical closeness feel meaningful and desirable. Moving your body keeps energy flowing and boosts vitality. And getting enough sleep allows your body and mind to heal and regenerate, leaving you with more energy for everything, including intimacy. It's important to approach this journey with patience and kindness towards yourself. Aging brings changes, and that's natural. Desire might look and feel a little different than it did in your younger years, and that's okay. The goal isn't necessarily to turn back the clock completely, but to nurture the desire that is right for you now. At this stage of your life, be consistent with the practices we've discussed: the pressure point, the breathing, the connection, the movement, the sleep. Small, consistent steps taken over time can lead to significant positive changes. Don't get discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Just keep gently tending to your well-being. This is a process of self-discovery and self-care. Experiment with incorporating these suggestions into your life in ways that feel enjoyable and sustainable for you. Maybe you start by committing to using the pressure point for a few minutes every morning and doing 5 minutes of conscious breathing before bed. Then, Perhaps you add a short walk a few times a week and make a conscious effort to have one meaningful conversation with your partner each day. Find what works best for you and your lifestyle. Celebrate the small victories, noticing a slight increase in energy, feeling a little less stressed, experiencing a moment of deeper connection. These are all signs that you're moving in the right direction. You have the power within you to nurture your vitality and reignite that spark. It starts with simple, intentional actions. Don't underestimate the power of these gentle techniques. They are accessible, they are natural, and they can make a real difference in how you feel about yourself and your relationship. Remember, it's never too late to explore ways to enhance your well-being and enrich your life. You deserve to feel vibrant and connected at every age. I hope you found this information helpful. I'd love to hear about your experiences if you decide to try using the pressure point or any of the other suggestions we discussed. Sharing your journey can also help inspire others. Please feel free to leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps other people find this content. And if you want more practical tips and insights on living your best life as you get older, be sure to subscribe to my channel. There's so much we can do to support our health and happiness at every stage. Live your best life at every age.